time to wake up. This is what you need, entertaining and educating. It's Kenny Klein TV. Tune in, please don't delay. Entertaining while we educate. This is what you need. Hey, Kenny Klein TV, let's go.
What is going on, guys? I hope everyone is having a great day. If you are new to the channel, welcome. And if you're coming back, welcome back. All right, today we are checking out a video by B. Weathers. And this is going to be Accountability for All is going to be covering it. He is hopping mad about what is going on in this video, but not just him. Apparently there's a few auditors that have covered this video in different ways. We're checking out Josh's way because well, just watch. You will understand why.
November 10th, 2023, B. Weather 4 is at the Mendocino Superior Court in Fort Bragg, California. And he's there serving the court with a very important paper. It's a copy of the United States Constitution. It's at that moment he's confronted by a Mendocino County Sheriff's deputy. The deputy tells him that he's not free to cuss and that he's going to be arrested if he doesn't leave. He then literally takes a copy of the Constitution and throws it in the trash. Not only does B. Weather 4 leave with his freedom, he leaves with the same Constitution that went in the trash, along with the deputy's highly bruised ego. Make sure you check out B. Weather 4. His original video and channel link is in the description. He personally tagged me in this video, and we want to show him some support. So go over there, tell him AFA sent you, and let's get into the video.
Good sir.
Are you having a problem with the lady?
All I'm trying to do is
Now
file.
listen, you've used some offensive language, and for that reason I'm going to ask you to leave right now. Get up.
This is a public area.
And you used offensive language which you can't use.
Yeah, you can.
So you're
That's
leaving.
called the First Amendment.
No, it's not.
Freedom of speech. Sir, what are the 5 freedoms of the
You
First
can't use
Amendment?
offensive language in here.
Please read that.
It's a violation of section 415 of the Penal Code. And if you continue to do it, I'll arrest you.
First
Here you go.
Amendment. What are the 5 freedoms of the First Amendment?
Partner, listen to me.
Read this. Why didn't you read
You
this?
can use the camera all you want. I don't care
I
about
thank
it.
you. But what are the 5
You
freedoms?
can't use offensive language.
What are the 5 freedoms of the First Amendment?
I don't care what
Freedom
you have to
to
say.
speech.
I don't care
I'll be
what you
polite.
have to say.
Look,
I've
I'm
told
trying
you
to be polite.
what you need to do. You either stop
Nope.
using
Listen,
that kind of
stop.
language
You
in here,
stop
or you're
listening.
going to go to jail.
You really gotta love and appreciate how stupid this cop is. B. Weather 4 is literally asking him what the components to the First Amendment are. And while the cop doesn't know what the components are, he literally has the United States Constitution in his hand as a cheat sheet.
Just because you keep saying that an orange is an apple is not going to make that orange an apple. Just like you keep saying that that paper is the Constitution is not going to change the fact that, as we will find out later, that that's not exactly the case. Now, with the people that he has watching him, maybe it does make a difference. What do you guys think?
This cop doesn't know the First Amendment, let alone any of the components that make it up. The one thing he does know is that there's someone that's more educated than him, and he wants to take that person to jail. But it really doesn't take much to be more educated than this idiot cop.
Okay, great. That's an offense by you. You're breaking my amendments.
No, I'm not.
You're breaking my amendments.
No, I'm not.
You're breaking my amendments.
No, I'm not.
Freedoms.
You can't use offensive language.
What are the 5 freedoms of the First Amendment?
I don't care what you
Freedom
have to
to
say.
speech.
I don't care
I'll be
what you
polite.
have to say.
Look,
I've
I'm
told
trying
you
to be polite.
what you need to do. You either stop
Nope.
using
Listen,
that kind of
stop.
language
You
in here,
stop
or you're
listening.
going to go to jail.
B. Weather says you're breaking my amendments, cop counters with no I'm not, and then we cut to a clip of the cop literally violating his amendments. Cop logic makes me dizzy.
Yes, if you kick me out of a public office, sir, you're going to have to, yeah.
Cue the moron alarm. Just seconds ago, this cop was real sure that B. Weatherford was breaking the law, and he was going to arrest him for it. Now he's pulling out good old Google to see if he can actually arrest him for it. The answer? Nope.
Public office, I'm trying to file paperwork.
Then get your business done and don't call her names.
Well, she's not helping me. Ask her to help me. I asked her politely. Are you letting me help you now? Can I help?
All right. So First Amendment aside, first of all, we don't have he didn't post the first part of this to where he was arguing with a lady. Maybe he wasn't recording. I honestly do not know. Neither does AFA. But will AFA acknowledge that if the accusation that he was threatening her, that does make a difference, and the Constitution does not cover threats at all. He can be trespassed and asked to leave for the threatening comments. I think even AFA would agree with that. Let's see if he even acknowledges it.
No.
She said
You're finished.
that's what I'm saying. She said she won't help me.
That's because you're using offensive language, so don't do
Sir, I'm being
it. You want to get help or not? Are you just in here to cause problems?
And cue the lawsuit. And that's what it really comes down to, isn't it, folks? He's not being polite enough for this cop. He's not using language this cop thinks he should use. So exhibition of his free speech is equivalent to him being denied services that are owed to him as a taxpayer. This is the moment that every civil rights attorney loves.
And surprise, surprise, he did not mention it because it does not fit the narrative that he is trying to sell here.
Trying to get
Answer my question. Are you here to cause problems?
I'm being polite. I'm being nice right now. I want to file paperwork. I have the right to do that.
Then do that. Do not use offensive language. Go over there and get your business done.
What's your name and badge number?
Hosford.
Badge
1306. I don't have a
Thank
badge
you so
number.
much.
Go.
Hosford. Because I'm going to get everyone's name if she refuses to read and serve me. This is your right.
Anybody really care?
This is an infraction code against you.
What I tried to do yesterday was slide through an envelope.
And I'm going to do it
That's an
today.
infraction trial, and I
Please
tried
read that.
to, and I
Read the
tried
first
to.
thing right there.
It doesn't have anything.
Should you refuse to help my documents?
B-Weather is literally trying to submit the Constitution as part of his case file for a traffic infraction, and on top of the Constitution is the Penal Code, which is the violation should they refuse to add this as part of his case file. I mean, this guy has covered his bases.
Ah, yes, here is Josh attempting to explain away and cover his bases by saying at the top of this paper is code that says, hey, you have to take take this paper, things like that. But there still is a Constitution. Well, the reason he is saying this is because in a few minutes you will see this paper close up, and it will contradict what Josh is trying to say. But hey, the people that he is showing this video to, they don't employ a whole lot of critical thinking. So therefore, they're going to believe what he says. But not you or I. We like to use critical thinking, and if there's a wrong or injustice, we will call on it. We will say that, hey, that cop did something wrong. In this case, it's pure make-believe.
It's right there.
I never refused you. I said that.
Holy, this is beyond belief. This is for the court. Yes, you can.
Not like that.
Ma'am, we have the right to e-file documents, and we have the right to publicly record
Don't raise your
them.
voice. What
We
do
have-
you need done?
Go get that paper.
What do you need done?
I need these papers publicly recorded and
Is
accepted.
that something you can do?
Yesterday, he tried to put through an envelope. Hand me the envelope.
Okay.
I told him that I couldn't accept exhibits in that format, but I gave him a cover
I gave you
sheet.
the cover sheet.
Stop
I
and
never
listen to her talk.
refused doing anything. I simply provided you with what was needed in order to submit what you were trying to. I can't take loose papers.
I can't tell you how to do your job.
That's right.
I'll stop there.
So stop. Right.
Sir, go get that out of my paper, all the garbage that you see.
No, you handed it to her and I took it.
Sir.
So Bweather 4 literally handed the clerk a copy of the Constitution with some other case law on top of it. Not only did the cop tamper with evidence by taking the paperwork from the clerk, he literally, not figuratively and physically, threw the United States Constitution and the First Amendment in the trash.
Wow, the land of make-believe.
You handed it to her and I took it.
1306 Hosford, you're doing a disjustice.
Okay.
All right, so I skipped a big section of the video. He does eventually get the documents that he is trying to submit. They are submitted. He goes to the trash and gets the piece of paper that was thrown away that is claimed by Josh to be the Constitution, and now he is attempting to get that submitted into evidence as well. That is where we are going to pick up.
Wait, please, I need help. This is the public asking for help. By the courts, this is how they perverse and pervert the laws. Fucking tremendous.
Contrary to popular demand, the cuss meter has been shut down, mostly due to Deputy Hosford being a huge and a
Notice to clerk. The minute you receive any document, it is recorded according to the following case site. Like it was that hard to do.
Now, I'm no constitutional scholar, but the piece of paper that I just saw surely didn't look like it was the Constitution of the United States. It looked like a bunch of case law, and it looked like criminal statutes as stated right there on the paper regarding to probably what this gentleman is dealing with his whatever case he's involved. By the way, I wonder what exactly that case is. Let's find out.
They're blocking the window so they can't help. They're talking about my case. Failure of registration. This is live conspiracy by police.
All right. So there you have it. Failure to register his his vehicle. Now, how are we familiar with that? It's usually these nuts that think they don't need driver's licenses to drive, right? Could this gentleman be one of them? Well, we go to his channel, we go to one of his videos, and here we have one that was on November 12th. The video, radio chatter, starts fast. I wasn't recording in time. So the video starts with them describing how I won't be answering questions. Legit. I mean, that's fair, right? And I handed him my identification card. As you can see, it's very capitalized to make sure that you know it is an identification card, non-driver's license, because I'm chill. So you're riding around, either you're riding around without a driver's license, or you don't want to show it because you're chill. And the defense you use, I don't deal in straw man. Well, if he did put in the Constitution, I'm sure that is going to have something to do with his defense, because they seem to try and use the Constitution and things to, attempt to win, which they never do. Now, you won't see this on Josh's video because I honestly don't know why. I believe he would probably lose some support. However, he did go around with Chili, and we all know Chili believes these sorts of things. So, who knows? What do you guys think? All right, guys, what did you guys think? Obviously, it was not the Constitution that was thrown in the trash, as Josh would have you and his followers believe. You saw it with your own eyes. Go ahead and pause it and zoom in and see all you want. You will see that it is not the Constitution. Josh is so egotistical that he thinks that he can just say something is something and his audience is just going to believe it. And a lot of them will. But there are going to be those that employ critical thought that will know, just like we know that that is not the case. All right, guys, please like the video. Hope you have a great day, and we will see you again on another video. Peace.
We've only just begun.